gentlemen, he's in the building. Dance music royalty himself, Mr. David Morrison. How are you, sir?
What was that? I'm all good.
What's going on, my dog?
I just arrived, you know. I got to wipe the cross out of my eyes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Love coming to London. It's somewhat of a lovely day. And, you know, I'm here to, wonderful seeing you, family, cool. My brother, legend. Brandon Block over there. You need to shave, my brother. What's going on over there? Aren't we all?
Yes. Mr. Morrison is in the house. Obviously, you're here to do the do tomorrow with Mr. Tony Humphries and ourselves. Hard Times 30th anniversary at Coco, I believe.
Yeah, I love the venue. Oh my God. Boy, that was Camden Palace a long time ago, right?
Indeed, yes.
Remember when we played that 100 years ago?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. But you still look the same, man. Black don't crack.
He does, doesn't he? He doesn't look.
He doesn't look like he ages well. He's lucky. Look at that. Even in his hair, it's like you can't even notice the gray hairs. He keeps his hair so short. But really, he looks the same.
He's just taking things easy, you know.
Does he know? Yeah,
of course I know. Hello, you.
Yeah,
what an incredible you are. You do.
We've been around the block.
We've been around the block. I mean, last time I mean,
Brandon Block has been around the block.
I have indeed, yes.
But I want to talk to you about your beginnings, David. I need to let people know what happened. I mean, what music you grew up on. You know, how did you get into the game? You know, I mean.
Well, it's funny. It's like, you know, I do seminars and I'm like guest speakers in some DJ school, production schools. And, you know, nobody really talks about where the whole DJ culture came from.
Yeah.
No one. I don't think you ask somebody, you know where this came from? They don't know. When I say, do you know what a DJ is? They can't answer that. They got it confused.
Yeah.
I said, you're a selector. Period.
That's right.
That's been the roots, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I always loved music since I was a kid, but I like black music.
Right.
My parents were, you know, they're Puerto Rican, so, you know, they only spoke Spanish. So, really, it's now that I'm a songwriter, producer, that I appreciate what goes into Latin music, the musicianship.
Yeah.
But when I was young, I couldn't be bothered. I like Mr. Big Stuff. I like the Temptations, Ball of Confusion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jackson 5,
Yeah.
ABC,
Yeah.
Gladys Knight and the Pips. And most of all, my first 45 record was Put Your Hands Together by the OJs.
My goodness.
I think I got that. It must have been like, I forgot whenever that came out. Definitely like early 70s. Let me tell you something. I burned that record to death. I'm surprised my mother didn't break that record over my head.
And that was a 7-inch, right? Not the 12.
That was a 7-inch, that's right.
The 12 didn't come out then.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow.
But I don't remember my first 12-inch. So, you know, I loved music because that was before the era of 2 decks.
Right.
And a mixer. So it was just house parties, you know what I mean? One tune at a time.
So how did you transition into getting to want to be a DJ and perform like that? I mean, what?
I guess I went to someone's house, a girlfriend of mine at the time. I was about 13 years old. And this guy had Techniques.
Right.
And a mixer. I remember the mixer. He had like a console, and I was like, wow. I was really intrigued. You know what I mean? And this is a time when, my God, what was that record? Pipeline.
Oh, dun. We were just talking about that, Ronnie. Pipeline.
Midnight Lady. You know what I mean? Because it was the beginning of the hustle era.
Right. Yeah.
That's like the hustle era. So then, you know, in the schoolyard, I saw Grandmaster Flowers.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, in the hood. You know what I mean? And you know, where guys were really. That was when 10% came out.
You're right. The first 12.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So so the first 12. So I was one of those kids that I was like, oh, I dig this, which is really the evolution. But it was just another way of playing records. It's because so the way I started really, me and my boys used to hang out at the crib, and they were like, yo, David, play some music for us.
Wow.
So I just sat next to the stereo and I was the selector.
Wow.
So I was playing record, The Tramp, Sing When the Strings from My Heart, Date with the Rain.
This is like 76, right? Must have been around that time, right? 'Cause the
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely. And my first, I had mixed match turntables. One had pitch control,
That's
one
right.
didn't.
Yeah.
Different head shows. My first mixer was it was stolen in the blackout. So it was a Radio Shack mic mixer that I just jimmied, so no cueing.
Right.
So I called it Braille, right?
Yeah.
So I went to a house party. I was like 15 years old, and we went to some party, and that was the first time I saw the Meteor Light and Sound Clubman 1 mixer.
Okay.
2 channels, analog, that's it.
Wow.
So back in them days, the DJ played in the kitchen, and everybody was dancing in the living room.
Ah,
You know what I
right,
mean?
yeah. Wasn't even look at the crowd. He's just,
Ain't no monitors, dude. Ain't no monitors, right?
Yeah.
So my boy said, he said, yo, Dave, you want to play some music? You want to play some records? I said, yeah, sure. I didn't even know what queuing was. I'm just watching this guy with headphones and I hear the button. So I try to act like I know what I'm doing. And I put on the headphones and I was like, oh shit, I'm hearing queuing.
Right.
And so I try to fake it and make believe like I know, but I was still playing in the same way without queuing.
So your first experience DJing was in the kitchen? Fantastic.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Not even a club, in a kitchen. That's
No club, man. I wasn't even old enough to go to a club.
Wow. So talking about a club, when's the first club you actually played at then?
My God, first club, I probably can't even remember the name.
Really?
Yeah, but all I knew is...
But who gave the opportunity? Did you just turn up and go, I can play records, can I come?
Well, yeah, something like that. It's like, they ain't paying you no money.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You didn't even care that there was nobody in the room.
Yeah.
You just wanted to play. I used to have people that they weren't DJs, and they used to have a DJ setup, and they asked me to come to their house and play records. So, I go after work, whatever, hanging out on the sofa, and wait till my man to say, yo, you want to play some records? Yes!
Like all of us, actually.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, but you want to buy something, bro? I'm going to be 62 years old. Yes, that's right. I'm not afraid to my age. But, right, let me tell you something. Musically, I'm in the best moment in my life.
Of course, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, a lot of, like yourself, being a fantastic producer, master of the game, it must be a new lease of life with the new technology that's coming out now. Because back in the day, it was so hard to get a track together. So now it's giving you a whole new lease of life.
It makes it easier for you to have control.
Yes.
You can get up out of bed in your underwear and throw down some beats.
Yeah.
But I mean, and my first club that had a residency was the Ozone Layer in Brooklyn.
Right.
And I started doing a party once every couple of months, and then it became once a week on a Friday, and it was based. I used to go to the Loft.
Yes.
In Mancuso.
Yeah.
So in our neighborhood, we all used to go to the Loft.
That's right.
So it was based on that concept, So I put out fruits and candy, and I used to put up balloons, you know what I mean?
I was
in the
very
room.
lucky to go there at the end.
And I used to play, and it was like a better word, Loft classics.
Okay.
For lack of a better word. And
which is more selection orientated rather than the mixing. It was just all about the tunes, what followed next, what record followed next, in terms of like selection.
Well, first of all, we play the whole night. So you play first and last record. So you started out on 90 beats per minute.
Yeah. And
you built your way up.
Yeah.
And the business model, because remember back then, people danced with each other.
Yeah.
That's lost. You know what I'm saying? That is so lost. So, you had couples dancing on the floor, enjoying the tunes, singing to each other, goo goo gaga eyes.
Baby powder.
No, this is before baby powder. This is before powder. But what I'm saying is, the DJ played the whole night, and you brought the energy down because the bar needed to make money, and if the people needed to take a break to quench their thirst, you go, yo, come on, let's go to the bar, listen, get a drink, and the DJ, you didn't stress that some people came off the floor because you knew how to bring them back to the dance floor.
Yeah.
Wow. Incredible. I love these stories. I hope you do as well, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mr. David Morales in the house. My goodness. So, what about the Def Mix situation? How did you get into producing records? I mean, how did that all start? I mean, to get into a situation like...
Don't you want to know how I got to play the garage?
Well, that is on my list.
Wait,
what was it like spinning?
Wait. But you're jumping a bit.
Yeah, because...
Can we stop on the bottom?
We've got 20 minutes.
Don't worry about it. It's like, I ain't going nowhere. I can tell a story in 20 minutes.
Okay. As you were. So let's go.
Let me speak real fast. Okay. No, so I was playing at the Ozone Layup. I used to go to the garage as a dancer.
So the garage, ladies and gentlemen, if people don't know, the Paradise Garage is...
The Mecca.
The Mecca. It's the be-all and end-all.
And that's it.
That's it. The sound system.
That is it.
Probably the closest to the Paradise Garage sound-wise is probably the Ministry of Sound, which was built on the original. In 1991. Mr. Justin Bertman went to the garage. I was lucky to go there for the last 5 or 6 years of the club, and Justin went there and decided to build a replica.
And that's what original Ministry of Sound was.
And Mr. Larry Levan graced Ministry of Sound when it first
He
opened.
also helped tune the room. Kenny Powers.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got asked, there were many other DJs that deserved to play at the Paradise Garage. I had better ranking, from Tony Humphries to Kenny Carpenter to Bruce Forrest to other DJs. So when I got asked to play, I never played in Manhattan. Right. Manhattan, the city, right?
Okay.
I got asked to play at the Paradise Garage, which I was 21 years old.
Wow.
I thought somebody was playing with me. I was like, yeah, right. I was like, are you serious? So Friday was straight and Saturday was gay.
That's right. Yeah.
So then I figured out everybody knew who the owner of the garage was, and really, it's like, he was serious. I was 20. The guy never heard me play. I was recommended by Judy Weinstein because she said, give me a new kid because I wasn't part of the politics.
And that's the connection, Judy Weinstein.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, I wasn't part of the politics.
Yeah.
So I go to the garage and it's like, yo, dude. So he asked me, he didn't just give me one night. He asked me to play Friday and Saturday, and I was like, well, I never played for a gay audience. Even though I had some gay people come to my night in Brooklyn, I had a mixed crowd, but not a full-on gay audience.
Right.
And I said, I don't think I can handle playing for gay audience. He said, I just want you to come and play music. Bro, I play 11 hours Friday and 11 hours on Saturday. I play a total of 22 hours.
11 hours set.
Amazing. Oh, and on Thorns 125 Mark II turntables.
Yeah, with the little
on rubber band turntables. Yeah. I played on Techniques. I was like, can you put on Techniques? I said, no, you got to play on Thorns. I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
Incredible.
But that musically, playing those 11 hours is the most wonderful thing to do, right?
Oh, it's bliss, man. It's like, I still prefer to play all night. I like to play the first record.
Yes,
you know
to
what I mean?
set the mood, right?
Yeah, you control the mood.
Yes, right, yeah.
There is a knack to being, I mean, they say the warm-up, but I mean, it's a very important...
Yes, it is.
Really, we've lost that, has been lost a little bit. I mean, unless obviously...
Well, the problem is that you're not giving DJs a chance to play and tell a story, to take people on their journeys, and the new generation, they don't even know what that is. You know what I mean? The art, in my opinion, the art is lost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's still some of us that can do it. They just don't give us the opportunity.
True.
That's all about that. You're right, and it's because I think because of, as you say, the nightclub scene has changed. I mean, people keep them on the dance floor for. They came and they listened to the music, and it was an experience all the way through the night.
There was more social thing going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Social. You know what I'm saying? It ain't this thing where everybody looked at you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not putting no rabbits out of my hat.
It was
you know what I mean?
That's the job as well. I mean, that's what you did that. I mean, you expected. I mean, that was you just. It was normal, wasn't it? You went in, you started slow, and just went up and up. Brilliant.
Yeah, it's the art form has gone. The filter's gone as well. If you think about it, with the records and stuff that you play, you can't really, like back in the day, you'd have to start the record and end the record because the record was a story.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's a bit different. Now we just got going.
Man, guys are cutting shit up. It's like, yo, dude, can you let the record play?
I want to talk about your residency at that fantastic club, Red Zone. So let's talk about that. I mean,
Red Zone I started in 1989.
Yeah.
It was an amazing club. It was like the new Studio 54 out of that era.
Right.
So it was like the door policy was ridiculous. It was a who and what. That was what was great about that club. So you were able to play whatever you want because it was a place to go.
And you'd play all night?
I played all night. I used to play Friday and Saturday.
Wow.
All night Friday and Saturday. But with the Red Zone, I brought a different sound because I was coming to the UK.
Okay.
So I was playing KLF, What Time Is Love.
Okay.
Nobody was playing that.
Right.
When I first had Pump Up the Jam on RNS Records.
Okay, yeah.
You know
Before
what I
it
mean?
came out on SBK.
Yeah, right. And because of me, it came out because I broke that back in the States.
Ah, Guy Moot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, oh my God. But you know what I mean? But the UK had a big influence on my sound.
Okay.
And that's what made Red Zone special.
And your first
it
gig
wasn't
in England?
just.
What was your first gig in England? Do you remember?
Yeah. Saying that story with Pete Tong and Nikki Holloway.
Okay.
It was during the DMC convention.
Right.
I never forget. I got my records, people from New York. Okay, I thought I'm going to start and keep on going. I played 55 minutes. Pete Tong came to me, thanks mate, that was great. I said, what? I didn't even play any of my tunes here. I was like, what? It's like, I don't mind playing. It's like, no, that's how we do things here. Everybody from New York was like, what happened? I was like, I don't know.
Wow. Fantastic. And obviously the Hard Times, the full circle with the Hard Times thing, you played at the first Hard Times at Camden Palace, is that correct? With was that who? That was with myself. That was about.
It was
6
you.
Yes.
Yeah. Because we played together at Camden Palace. I think that's the only time we played at Camden Palace together. I think. But we definitely played once in Camden Palace when the booth was up on a ledge.
Okay. No, it's a great club, Hard Times. As obviously Mr. Mirage is playing tomorrow with Mr. Tony Humphries amongst other DJs at Coco in Camden, the 30th anniversary. We're doing a ticket giveaway as well to see if.
I mean, I've always loved your music. I've got to tell you, every part of it. And I'm playing one of my favourites, which is Let Go. I wanted to ask you, do you remember your first time you played with myself and Alex on the Terrace of Space? I remember it vividly. It was incredible.
That was when the DJ booth was behind the bar.
Yes.
Was that when I played in my Speedos?
It was. Very memorable.
Baby, I remember. Oh my God! It was. I was like,
look, but that experience.
I actually have that picture on my phone. I have no tattoos. I look like a bitch, and I got hair.
But do you remember? But how was that experience as a club
was, back then?
Yeah.
It was something else.
It was, wasn't it?
It was its own thing. Got in a lot of trouble with space.
I think we all did actually.
What fun we had!
But listen, the epitome of outdoor clubbing was space. That was the you know.
Man, when they had the garden furniture out.
Yeah.
Man, I got chapters.
It's incredible. So, are you looking forward to Hard Times? Are you looking forward to the gig tomorrow?
Yeah, because everybody that's coming is because they know what to expect from Hard Times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm. So, you don't have to, you can go back to, I guess, playing some Hard Time classics, which I don't know if I remember any of them.
Don't remember?
What, the gigs, the nights?
Well, I mean, I'm meant to make, I have a lot of music going on right now, so I want to play some of my new stuff. Of course, you got to put out some of them Hard Time classics.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's for sure.
Wow.
But I'm definitely looking forward to it. Well, I'm looking forward to. Well, I think they got a party going on. There's Dave Piccioni, there's yourself, there's Tony. So I mean, it's nice to see some of the old crew.
Yes, indeed. I mean, I wanted to ask you on a side note, actually, and I really need to know. I think that people need to know as well. How many remixes have you actually done? Can you remember?
My so-called discography says 500, but it's way beyond that. That discography, no, that's old news.
500.
If I have to say easily, 1,500.
Wow.
1,500 remixes.
Yeah.
And that's proper remixes, vocal, dub, instrumental, radio, PA.
Yeah, sure.
Not just a vocal, radio and instrument.
No. Back then, my God, you did 4 or 5 different versions of a record.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know what? What got me to doing records first was editing. I used to do edits
your own edits
for remixes.
Yeah.
No, for remixes.
Ah.
You know what I mean? Or such a record company. You know, back then they gave you 10 boxes of half-inch tape, and they said, I want a dub or radio in a club. And you got to listen to all of those tapes.
Wow.
So you can listen to the information.
It's not like cut and paste like now.
Oh man, I love that cut. I love that cut and paste.
Yeah. Excellent. So
we've got to start wrapping up.
We have 4 minutes left. So any questions, Ronnie? You must have a couple of questions that you want to put by Mr. Morales.
I don't think David realises I interviewed you on a daytime show that Gary sorted out when you put out your album. It was a phone interview. I think we done pretty much a whole 2-hour show, and I have to say it was a pleasure. But when you put out your album with Life Is a Song on, I did an interview right here, but it was on the phone, so you probably wouldn't have realised it was me. But it was great to talk to you, man, and salute to you, man, an absolute legend.
Thank you. Life is a song.
Life is a song indeed.
Funnily enough, I queued that up because it's an incredible record.
That's a fantastic record to end.
And you want to know something? Life is a Song lyrics was written by Josh Milan. We originally wrote that song for Patti LaBelle.
Patti LaBelle?
Yeah.
Wow. I can
but I had some running, so it didn't happen. We leave that one right there.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, big up yourself for listening to Mr. Dave Morales. Brandon Ricky's Musical Reform every Friday, 7 to 9. You can catch David and Tony, myself,
Thank you.
at Coco Camden tomorrow.
Not to be missed.